Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for great support for my returning viewers and my returning subscribers. I usually appreciate for your great support always. So now, Kenyans, on May 20th, we can remember very well, MUSALIA MUDAVADI was at Citizen TV. And the session was The Explainer, which was being hosted by Yvonne Okwara. So now, on that interview, MUSALIA MUDAVADI denied so many things. And on that interview also, so many things emerged, because that interview, it had a lot of the reactions. So many people reacted to that interview. I want us to watch the interview, then we proceed.
Waziri, could you confirm to us whether the government of Kenya does any business deals with RSF?
There are no business deals. There are no business deals. Are you in a position to give me evidence?
I'm asking the question.
No, there's none. I'm in government. There's none.
So you don't, as a government, facilitate RSF to export gold to the United Arab Emirates through Nairobi?
No. How can the government be involved in smuggling? If there was such a thing, wouldn't it appear in the records of our exports if we were exporting that gold?
Facilitating?
No, we don't.
You are not facilitating them?
Yeah.
But recently an aircraft was bombed. We know about that in Nyala. A Kenyan pilot was killed. The aircraft was said to be ferrying weapons for the RSF.
You've just answered yourself. You've said it was said.
Yes.
Do you have evidence?
That's why I'm going to the question.
Do you have evidence?
As government, could you clarify that? Which is why you're here, Waziri.
There's no evidence.
To enable us. So first of all, let's talk about the aircraft. Mm-hmm. Was a Kenyan pilot killed?
Yes, it was in the media.
No,
yes,
not what's in the media. Now I'm asking you as government. So was a Kenyan pilot killed in that aircraft?
Died, yes.
Okay. Who did the aircraft belong to?
Oh no, that is a different matter. That is a subject of proper investigation.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not go into speculation, please.
So
in all fairness,
okay. So so this is me asking so that there can, because Waziri, you're here to enable us put the rumors to rest.
Yes.
So the aircraft.
We can't go into falsehoods and innuendo here.
I'm asking the question so that you can help dispel the falsehoods and the innuendo. So the aircraft did not belong to the RSF and was not said to be ferrying weapons?
Yes. As far as we are concerned, no.
It wasn't?
Yes.
But you just said investigations are being done and you're not clear.
Yes, as far as we are concerned, no.
Okay.
Yes.
And if the investigations that you say prove otherwise?
We are not in the business of smuggling arms. Neither are we in the business of smuggling gold. By the way, Kenya has a history here. I was in Treasury when the whole Golden Bag saga came in, and it was all about fictitious claims and exports around gold. We are not in the business of entering into that kind of trade.
So the reverse is also true. The UAE is known to support RSF, so there is no chance, or is there, that there is maybe some type of government-to-government arrangement where the Kenyan government is helping the UAE pursue its agenda in Sudan?
No, that is wrong. And I will not, I'm not holding brief for the UAE. I am the Minister for Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Kenya, and I do not speak for the UAE. They will speak for themselves.
So after you watch the interview, you can remember very well, there is a time where Yvonne Okwara started asking him about the RSF, in which this RSF we know is a militia causing a war crimes. So on that part, Yvonne Okwara started asking MUSALIA MUDAVADI what is the relation between Kenya and this group called RSF. And you can clearly tell that MUSALIA MUDAVADI denied it very clearly. Later did he knew that this thing known as the RSF deal will one day come out to be known, because today the UN has now blew the secret. And the UN is saying that the UN is reporting links Kenya to Sudan RSF army supply using JKIA for logistics. So now the UN is coming out to tell the truth behind all these things which people are talking about the RSF. And now it is a clearly indication that it is a sad day for Kenya's global image, because now Kenya is like now linked to arming Sudan RSF, a militia accused of war crimes and flagged or UN black market arms blacklist. So now you can clearly tell that now Kenya, it is on the UN black market arms blacklist, meaning that now the face of the Kenya's global image, it is now dirty, because we can clearly tell that after MUDAVADI denied all the things which he was being asked by Yvonne Okware at the Citizen Explainer on 20th May, now the things are coming out clearly to be shown, because now the UN has now dropped the bombshell. And now the UN is saying, despite being branded as humanitarian missions, dozens of flights ferrying arms, drones, and ammunition to Sudan battlefield have passed through Kenya airspace. According to experts, the US has sanctioned RSF commander Hemeti, currently hosted by Kenya, accusing his militia of orchestrating ethnic massacres, mass rapes, and other atrocities. A deadly strike on May 3rd exposed the operation when Turkish drones supporting Sudan's army destroyed a cargo plane at Nyala airport. And we can remember very well the airplane which was being destroyed. This airplane, it was being said that there was a pilot, and the pilot was a Kenyan pilot. So now that on the part of the Kenyan pilot, MUDAVADI said yes, there was a Kenyan pilot who was killed in Sudan, but he didn't say that there is a relationship in between the Sudan, the Sudan RSF and the Kenyan government, meaning that now MUDAVADI has now landed into a very, very bad thing, because now the UN will be now tracking all this kind of movement. So now now the thing is that from a peacekeeper to illicit arms dealer, a shameful stain on our diplomacy and security apparatus. So now the thing is that now it is a shameful stain on our diplomacy and security apparatus. As Kenyans watching this video, drop your opinion at the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for great support. Keep on subscribing, liking, and sharing. Let's meet in another video.